5 seconds before the performance.
Places, everybody.
Welcome to Theatre First with Alex First.
Two strangers find themselves trapped in a barren room with a gun. They have no idea how they got there or what will become of them. In any event, the outlook is bleak. One could shoot the other, or they could both starve to death. The character known simply as A, Boaz Hume, starts with bravado, but then his vulnerabilities are exposed. The two great loves of his life are no longer with him, and he doesn't have a job. The other, B, Lara Anderson, is in a much better place and is engaged to be married. A hates his life on the outside. B has a great deal to live for. He tries to engage her in conversation. At first, she resists, but then she begins to thaw. The situation remains tense and unrelenting. The question posed is, will they find a way through? If indeed there is a way through. One thing is certain, crying out for help will come to naught, and as time passes, they'll grow hungrier. Mor-t-ality marks the stage debut for Alexander Dimilovsky as both writer and director. He's done a fine job. The premise is a good one, and tension is apparent throughout. It's a case of one step forward and another back. The script also allows us to reflect upon what we would do if, God forbid, we found ourselves in similar circumstances. The young actors are strong and effective, highlighting the ebbs and flows of captivity in what becomes a game of cat and mouse. Both impress with their poise and polish as they readily channel vulnerability, distress, fear, anger, and joy. At the core of Mor-t-ality is the question of just what is a meaningful life. It may be a truism, but it speaks volumes about making each moment count, for we never know what might be just around the corner. The sword of Damocles is perilously close throughout the ordeal faced by this pair. Mor-t-ality is playing at the Butterfly Club in Melbourne until the 4th of June 2022.
You've been listening to Theatre First with Alex First. Available at Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.